Hello, my name is Sandy, and I love to teach tips and tricks and tutorials about this wonderful makeup. This is Seint Cream Makeup. It's a 3D makeup, and it will create a 3D layer on you, on your skin. I found it about 2.5 years ago, and I just absolutely love it for my mature skin. I am 71 years old and have lines and wrinkles, but this one just gives me that natural glow and warmth, and it just gives me this wonderful smooth finish. It is a 3D, so we're using a contour, we're using a brightening highlight, and then we're using a main highlight. That is what I color matched you to, or you maybe color matched to yourself. Closest the skin tone to your skin tone, and a lip and cheek that you also have chosen. So this is probably your starter kit, and you might have gotten a buff brush, or you might have gotten the 3D brush. So both of them or any of these brushes are good. I love all the Seint brushes. So let us get started. And let me put my hair up so we can kind of see what we're doing. We're going to start with the hard parts of our face, you know, the where you feel the bones. We're going to start with the contour. And I'm going to use the buff brush, and I am just going to tap it in right there. And just tap, and then feel for your cheekbone. Okay, so we want it on top of your cheekbone. We don't want it to go further than here, so tap it at an angle, and then the other side, tap it at an angle. And we do a lot of tapping and with the Seint makeup. You can also use your fingers to do this. And all you do is you just tap your finger in here. And now we're going to do my forehead. So this is all you have to do. And this is just to create those shadows and dimensions. So, but this is what I used to like to do with my fingers, but now I like the brush better. Also, another place to use the contour. So we just dip it in here, and I just under my chin, and it kind of be under the chin, okay? And under the jaw. And this is also helping with those dimensions and shadows. And I really like this because I have a turkey neck and also a double chin. So this is really something that we need to remember right here. You can also, if you have a little bit, if you feel like your nose is not so, it's too wide. I mean, you know, we're also picky. But anyway, here, you just go like this right there and leave a little bit in the middle. All right, so now the next one, and I really just use the same brush, but I'm just gonna turn this around and use this side now for my brightening highlight. I just tap it, and I'm gonna go to the inner corner on my eye, outer corner. We're gonna create a triangle of light, all right? And the most important thing about this Seint makeup is that we place it strategically. So if you can just learn how to place it, it's gonna come out beautiful. I can guarantee you, I come live on Facebook every day. So then we want a little bit, can you see in the middle right here? And then I'm just gonna kind of go with the tip right here. And I'm gonna go down. Yeah, I come live every day on Facebook. So if you will find me, I am Sandy Ageless Glow on Facebook. So that is the brightening highlight. And now I am going to use the main highlight you see right here. And I like to put them in order like this also. And then and these are magnetic. I'm sure you found that out. And then I'm just tapping it into the main highlight, and I'm just going to do little streaks where I don't have anything else. It is like painting with numbers. And we don't want too much, you know, that too much or too little, but we just, well, anyway, I get a little sidetracked. Right under your eyes. You see, that is the most sensitive or the thinnest part of the skin that we have. I like to place a little bit of some of the main highlight right there. I did do my eyebrows, and I did apply some mascara. Another thing that where I use my main highlight is on my eyelids. They're very red, and this helps. And I'm just tapping it in. And you know, this is it. I wait and do this until the very last, okay? So now we're gonna blend. We're gonna blend. And I sometimes I add a little bit of setting spray, and sometimes I don't. So I just, and that helps just blend it better, easier, and also will help stay longer. But it's definitely not necessary, and a lot of times I don't. So, and then we start by tapping, and I use the smaller part right now because I like to start with the brighter or the lighter colors. And you can also kind of think of the brightening highlight, the lighter of you two. It is a couple of shades lighter than your main highlight. You can think of it as a concealer. And you see how I am just tapping? I'm tapping everything. And I'm not pulling on anything. I'm just tapping. And I have something there. Anyway, it's gonna come out good. I guarantee it. It will come out good. You don't have to worry, all right? So then I'm just tapping in here. And really, you tap or you stipple. So now I am just tapping everything in. I'm just moving a little in little motions. I'm gonna wait with the contour to last. So I am just tapping all around it. And you can probably see how my skin is starting to glow, and right in front of your eyes. That's what somebody says. I'm like, look, it's happening. So, and if you are one of my customers, thank you for purchasing. I really appreciate it. And you can reach me anytime, and reach out to me. You can message me, you can email me. So just let me know if there's anything you need. So now you saw I just tapped it in, and now we're gonna do the right up here, the contour, and we want it into the hairline, and we want to create those shadows. And here I might pull a little bit, but not much on it, because I want it into the hairline. I don't want any other white part show, even though I wear bangs, so it really won't show, but it just makes this beautiful shadow right here. And then we'll go up right here, tapping it in, and you see how that also creates like we have a slimmer face, and it just gives us that 3D dimension. So there, the same up here, and of course, don't forget under here. And you just tap it in, and then you pull it down. This is the only place we really should pull down a lot. And I am not really pulling on my skin. I am just barely brushing. I'm letting the brush do its work. So, and it doesn't transfer. So we have now tapped it in where we want it. Okay, so the next thing is to use our lip and cheek. And I like to use my fingers for this, and I go right above where the contour is. You can definitely use your brush, but I feel like I have more control over this. So this color that I'm using is Madrid, and I love this color. It's a beautiful, beautiful corally color. So then I'm taking this up again, and I like to use a bigger end, and I'm just tapping it in, tapping it in. And you can use any of your brushes. Actually, the brush that I started with was this one. That's kind of, I don't know why, because I had another brush, not from Seint, but I said, I have a brush and I don't need another brush. But anyway, I decided that these Seint brushes are the best. They really are. So just tap it in, and all of a sudden, look at our skin. It's glowing, it's glowing. Now, another thing that you can do with the contour, and I did not do that today, but I can show you. You can use a line brush, and you can, a fine tip, and you can use the contour to do your eyebrows. So I find my contour is not matching as well as my my eyeshadow. I use eyeshadow on my eyelids, on my eyebrows. So, but a lot of times, most of the times, I try to match the contour to your eyebrows, and you can fill them in. Another thing that you can also do when you are done, go back. Of course, here I'm using a different brush. Well, and you know what? I can use the same brush just to give yourself a little lift, just right here. Go right in the corner right here and just tap it in, tap it in, tap it in, and it gives you an instant little lift. So I hope that I was able to explain it slowly and that you can understand what I'm talking about. I suggest when you get this makeup that you don't just get one, because you probably want it to grow. You probably are going to want some other products too. So my name is Sandy. I am at Ageless Glow on Facebook, Ageless Glow by Sandy on Instagram, and you can just reach me by sending me a message. So thank you, and have a great day, and remember, we can all be kind.